Hello everyone, my name is Shraddha Zavade and I'm working as a technical support engineer at Red Hat. Today I'm going to show a live demo of how to join a RHEL machine to Active Directory using Winbind. For this, I'm going to use a RHEL server as a client machine and Active Directory as a server machine. So let's get started. Let's install the required packages on this RHEL machine using dnf install command. We have successfully installed the Samba and Winbind packages. Now open the /etc/samba/smb.conf file using PI. This is the main configuration file. It defines how Samba behaves and how it interacts with Windows system or an Active Directory domain. I'll add a few parameters to this file. Let's briefly understand what these parameters mean. Workgroup specifies the net bias domain name of the Active Directory domain that the system will join. RHEL defines the Kerberos RHEL, which is usually the AD domain name in uppercase. It is used for Kerberos authentication. Security is equals to ADS indicates that Samba will use Active Directory security mode, allowing the Linux system to authenticate users through Active Directory using Kerberos and LDAP. ID map config backend is equals to auto ID specifies the ID mapping backend used by Winbind. IDMap config range defines UID or GID range that the Winbind can use when mapping AD users and groups to Linux IDs. IDMap config range size determines the size of UID or GID ranges allocated per domain when using the AutoID backend. Now let's save this file. We will verify whether we can resolve standard SRP records. The DNS SRV lookup for the LDAP records is working correctly. The commands are returning valid results, which confirms that DNS can successfully locate the LDAP service for the domain. Let's join the domain now using netads join command. I'll put the password here for the administrator user. Now we can see the system is successfully joined to the Active Directory domain. Now we will start and enable the Winbind service using systemctl start Winbind and systemctl enable Winbind commands. Let's verify whether we can talk to the Active Directory using wbinfo-t command. The wbinfo-t command completed successfully, confirming that the trust relationship between the system and the domain controller is working correctly. Let's check if the users can be retrieved from AD using wbinfo-u command. The wbinfo-u command returned the domain users successfully, confirming proper communication with the domain. Let's verify whether we can retrieve domain groups as well using wbinfo-g command. The wbinfo-g command returned the list of domain groups successfully. Now we will run authselect command to select the Winbind profile. Let's start and enable the authJobD service as well. Let's verify the current profile using authselect current command. Let's run authselect check command to confirm PAM configuration. From this, we can see that the current PAM configuration is correct. Make sure the /etc nswitch.conf file has the correct entries. Now let's verify if the system can resolve the domain user account using getEnt passwd command. It confirms that user lookup from the domain is working properly. We will fetch the user details using id command now. The id command successfully retrieved the domain user details. Let's try SSH now. So I'll put the password here for the AD user. The SSH login using the same user is successful. This confirms that the system can resolve the user and authenticate against the domain correctly. This is how we successfully joined the RHEL machine to Active Directory using Winbind. In addition, if you want to configure a Samba share using Winbind, you can follow the next steps. We will add one share in /etc/samba/smb.conf file. So here we are adding my share. Let's save this file. Let's create the directory and provide the correct permissions. Let's validate the permissions using ls-ld command. Now we will restart all services. Let's access the Samba share now. Here we are using smbclient command to access the Samba share. I'll put the password here for the administrator user. We are now connected to the Samba share. The setup is working successfully now. I hope you find this video useful. If you have any questions or queries, feel free to open a support ticket with Red Hat. We will be happy to assist you. Thank you for listening and watching.